Hey guys, how you doing? This is Nick. Just want to do a really quick video to show about how to run a Facebook ad. A couple things in this. I'm going to boost a post for Kathy. I'm going to show you how I do it and give you some ideas. I want to say I'm not an expert on this. There's lots and lots of training out there, and I'd say that I'm still beginner to maybe slightly above beginner when it comes to becoming very efficient with this. But let me show you exactly what I want to do. So first off, you want to have a like page. So right now I'm on Kathy's fitness page. And this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost Size, right? So Size is a program that just came out, and I'm going to run a little ad on it and see if we can boost the participation of this and see if we can get a couple new people to join this challenge group. So first off, you create the post. The easiest way to do this is to create the post on your page. So Kathy created this post. Do you love to dance? Blah 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 with her picture. Now there's a button down here that says Boost Post. You don't want to click this. If you click this, you get very limited options and you can't target as closely as you want to target. So what instead you're going to do is you're going to go up to the top right here and you're going to go to Manage Ads. Okay? Now when you're in Manage Ads, there's a couple different ways you can do this. I've been learning to use what's called the Power Editor, and this might be a little bit more confusing, but it's worth learning. So again, I'm going to go through this kind of quick, but I just want to show you. So I actually already set up the ad, but I'm going to show you how I did it. So it says Size 2015, just so I know what it is. So I'm going to go to Power Editor up here. I think you need to use the Chrome browser to get to Power Editor. So here's the Power Editor. It's loading the account. I'm going to just make sure it's fully updated with everything that's out there. If you've never used an ad before, then it won't make a difference. But so let me show you right here. So right now I've got active campaigns, right? So here's Size 2015. So I'm actually just going to create it from scratch again so I can show you how to do it. So first you're going to do Create Campaign. You're going to create a new one. You can call it Size 2015. I'm going to call this Demo so I know to delete it after. There's a couple different kinds of things you can do. You want to leave this at auction. Objective, I'm going to set this to page post engagement. This means driving the most engagement on the page. In other words, comments, likes, etc. You can also do page likes if you're trying to build your audience on Facebook, like it says. I don't like doing direct page like advertising because it's really low quality people that you get. You get people that like your page, but they never read or engage on it at all. So it's a waste of money. I'd rather have page post engagement and get people to like your page through that. You'll spend more money for the same amount of likes, but you're going to get people that are more likely to really be interested in what you have to offer. You can also send people to your website. This is useful for like coach applications. I've tried these before, still playing around with this a little bit. Not too much success with it, but it's a little more complicated because you have to set up a website and pixels on your website and some other stuff. So I'm going to ignore that. So right now we're going to do page post engagement. So this is a good thing to promote like a clean eating group, a challenge group you can do, or anything else that you want to drive for engagement, right? So we're going to create a new ad set, Size Demo, and we're going to create a new ad, Size Ad. Create. All right, boom. Now we've got Size 2015 Demo, and we're editing it right here. So first off, let me see. Ads are divided into three things. They're divided into campaigns, ad sets, and then finally the ad themselves. So I just keep it simple and make every new ad that I'm running part of a brand new campaign. You can do different things here, but I'm just going to show you a very simple way of doing this. So the campaign is all set right here. Now I'm going to go Create Ad Set. Click. Actually, no, my mistake. I'm going to do View Ad Set since I already created it. Okay, now here's where you can set your budget and your audience, right? So let's say my daily budget is $20, and let's say I want to run it for 3 days. Now the Size group starts on August 3rd, which is a week from today. So we want them to really order their product by the 29th. So I'm going to have this one end. I'm going to do a scheduled end date of the 29th, so 2 days from now. So it's only going to run for today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. I'm going to make this like 10 p.m. Okay, and run ads all the time. You can do like time bracketing and stuff, but I'm going to keep it simple. So it's going to run from today, right now, until the 29th at 10 p.m. And I'm going to spend $20 a day. So this is going to be something like $50 maybe because it's about 2.5 days, today, tomorrow, and a little bit on Wednesday. So here, this is where audience, this is where it gets really important. If you remember some of the Coach University training, you can do some audience targeting. And audience targeting is basically picking someone, you want to pick people that are like you, right? Because these are the people that are going to relate most to you and the people that you want on your page. Because remember, even if they don't buy or join in on the size demo that we're promoting here, they're still going to end up potentially liking your page and possibly, doing another program that you offer later on. So you want to find people in your target audience. So if you remember in the Coach University, they had you define your avatar or the person that represents you, right? The person that you want to target. So for Kathy, we're typically doing anywhere from, 26 or 27 years old up to 36 or 37 is fine. Picking women specifically, Kathy is picking moms specifically, and then she's usually picking new moms or stay-at-home moms and stay-at-home moms. There's other ones here too. So if you have grade school kids, you can pick that. Fit moms is another good one that can relate. You can pick a lot of other stuff here. And again, I'm still learning what works and what doesn't work, but you can play around with it and see what you want. Every time you pick some targeting criteria, you're going to see this potential audience number drop as your target audience becomes more narrow, right? So I always pick US English here. Interests. Sometimes I'll pick income and I'll do people that have at least make at least $30,000 a year. That way they they've got some money to be able to buy a challenge pack at least. You don't have to do that. It's up to you. If people find it's valuable, then they'll do it. So you can do different things here. I've done all kinds of things. I've tried fitness here. I'll show you for each category how many people fit this category, right? So you can try fitness. Since this is a dance program, you can try people who like dancing. Now you can see our target potential audience is 1.2 million people. Let's pick, there's behaviors here. So you can do like purchase behavior, purchase habits, above average spenders. Everyone wants to get people that spend more than, right? So now we're at 210,000 people. Cool. Keep in mind, the narrower you go on your audience, the more expensive you're going to get per click. A lot of people will recommend for interest doing things like Pampers, for example, right? Boom. And now you're sort of targeting moms by default because these are people who maybe like the Pampers Facebook page, right? So that's something you can do too. Just think about your target audience and how you want to get in touch with them and the kind of things that they like. You can save this audience if you want for later. Demo audience. When you run another ad, then you can just target it right to this audience instead of having to redo this all from scratch. Save. All right, cool. So now we have a budget, a scheduled start and end date, and an audience defined. Next, we're going to go actually do the ad. So I'm going to go up here and do view ad. Now, I'm going to connect it to Kathy's Facebook page by clicking right here on Facebook page. And I'm going to use an existing post. So this is basically the same concept as boosting a post. And it shows up here on the right-hand side. See, it says sponsored, and this is what it's going to look like, right? You can also create an ad. That's what's called a dark post. In other words, it doesn't show up on your page, but you can still run an ad that's not there. So you can do it either way. This is sort of like an advanced way of boosting a post. You get better tracking. And that's it. You don't have to worry about tracking really here. This is more useful if you're sending people to like a website or a lead page. And that's pretty much it. Once you're done with all of this, you just go up here and you hit upload changes, and then you hit continue. Now I'm not going to click it because I already uploaded it. But let me close out of this. Once that's done, you can X out of this and go back to Ads Manager, and you can see your ad here. This is the one I actually updated earlier. So if you click it, you can see it's active. It'll usually start an in review to make sure that your ad is meeting Facebook's ad guidelines. And then here it goes. So right now I have this ad ending July 29th at 4 a.m. I need to change that. But if you click it, you can see, there's all these metrics here that are going to start showing up once it starts delivering, which will probably be very soon. And it says today I'm going to spend $9, and the budget total is $32.28 because of my end time. But I'm going to actually change this so it ends on, let's see here. We're going to end this at like 10 p.m. Oops. I don't know what I just did. I clicked all over. Edit. So we're going to end this at 10 p.m. Save and close. Okay, so now my ad budget will probably bump up a little bit more once this finishes. Maybe I need to refresh the page. But anyway, that's the ad. So now it's going to start showing up. So what I'm going to do is later tonight, I'm going to log in and just look at how it's working. If the ad is performing extremely poorly, I'll probably turn it off and try writing a different one or changing it. But that's the very quick level of how you run an ad. And you can do whatever budget you want. When Kathy first started, we were only running, $5 for 3 days. We're spending 10, 15, maybe $20 at a pop. So play around with it and see what works for you. All right, bye guys.